A question I keep getting right now over and over again is, Nicole, should I be refinancing my mortgage or should I wait to see if rates go down more? Let me explain to you how the wealthy think about it. Now, for this all to make sense, I think you guys need to understand why rates are actually moving in the first place. So this week, the Fed, or the US Central Bank, is expected to cut rates. They're doing this because inflation is cooling and parts of the economy are slowing down. When the Fed cuts rates, borrowing gets cheaper. Think things like your car loans, your mortgages, and sometimes even your credit cards. Now, what most people don't realize is that the banks aren't the ones who necessarily set the mortgage rates. Mortgage rates follow the bond market. And don't let me lose you here. It's more simple than you think. I'm going to explain it in plain English. Basically, big players like pension funds and insurance companies and even other countries buy US bonds. And these US bonds are basically like an IOU from the government to these other investors that they use to raise money. When these big investors expect interest rate cuts, they actually buy more bonds. They're trying to get the good interest rate before it drops. But this higher demand actually pushes interest rates on these bonds down further. And usually mortgage rates drop with them. That is why we are seeing the lowest 30-year mortgage rates in the US that we've seen in over a year. So how do you decide what to do? If you refinance now, you may lock in some savings and some stability, but you may lose out if rates continue to drop further. But if you wait, you might be able to grab a lower payment later, but if inflation ticks back up, there's no guarantee that interest rates will keep going down. Waiting too long could mean missing your window. So what do? The first thing you need to understand is the wealthy don't try to time the perfect bottom because it doesn't exist. Instead, what I want you to do is think about using tools. And one of the best ones for this specific situation is a rate hold or a pre-approval. Basically, what you're doing when you get one of these is you are locking in today's rate for 90 or 120 days. That way, if rates fall more in that time frame, you can get the lower one. And if they don't, you're protected. So here's what I want you to do, okay? Run the numbers. I want you to actually look at the data, then compare what refinancing today would save you after cost, because remember, there is a cost to refinance. If the numbers actually make sense for you with the rates at what they are today, that's amazing, but I would still get the rate hold and maybe hold on for a little bit. If you want to learn more about how money works and the strategies the rich use to get rich, I'm breaking it all down for free in my new training, From Broke to Millionaire in 5 Steps. Go and grab your spot right now before it's gone. Link in bio.